Next, we're going to the Giga Mushrooms. The Giga Shadows in Wonderland. Pretty easy trick to beat these guys. I'll show it off. I mentioned it before. So, all we have to do is go to Abilities. We've got 3, so that's enough for Strike Raid. We'll take off Ragnarok, because I don't want that X angle going off. And head to the Bazaar Room. And if I've got an ability on that you get after 15 synthesis items called Encounter Plus, that'll reset the room every time you go into it. Even if you fight everything in it. You want to keep going in and out of this room until this happens. A bunch of shadows appear. You fight 3 waves of them, I believe. That was wave 1. Here's wave 2. And wave 3. Come on, guys. And wave 4. And just use Strike Raid. Does a ton of damage and it hits a whole bunch of them. Roll, and Strike Raid. And the idea is you don't want to get hit by them. If you get hit once by them, they disappear. And the more times you do, the more of them you're able to get, the more likely they'll drop Fury Stones. Yeah, 2 there. So that's a good drop. I think 2 is the max they can drop. So we will move on to the Olympus Coliseum. Nope, because there's nothing there. Moving on to Deep Jungle. Now I already showed off one of the things you can do in Deep Jungle, and that's the black enemy. Let me see what his name is, so I don't call him the black enemy. Journal. Black. No, it's not the black fungus. Should be with the other guys. Black Ballad. Basically, he splits into 5, and it's just the cup game. One of them bounces up, and then you have to get some distance and watch them move around and pick out the one that had moved before. Pretty simple in theory. Pretty hard to do if you've got if you're bad at following things. I'm somewhere in the middle, and there's a small chance he'll drop 1 each time you hit him, and when he's done a certain number of them, he'll disappear, and he'll drop items if you've done it enough times. Once again, I think the max he'll drop is 2, not counting the ones he'll drop before. In this area, wyverns will appear. If wyverns appear when you first enter, leave. Keep going in and out. This could take a while. Sometimes I get lucky and it's right away. Sometimes I'm unlucky and it takes forever. Once the white mushrooms appear, you want to cast Stop on them. Get yourself some MP balls. There's something I forgot to do that I will do as soon as I have the chance. They could be in a variety of places. Slide down sword. Stop. Doesn't matter what level stop, but once again, the higher level stop, the better. Now that I have the chance, I'm going to increase my magic points. So put on Lady Luck. And let's see. 12. And 14. And 15. Just have to remember to go back. And I have a lot more MP. Goofy has an ability called MP Gift, which will come in quite handy during the fight. Well, it's not much of a fight, but during the encounter, I should say. Come on. That he'll basically spend 2 MP to give me 3. Once you find all 3 of the white mushrooms and cast stop on them, a new mushroom will appear. That guy. What you want to do is you want to get away from him because I forgot to equip something else that's also important. Abilities. Take off Strike Raid. Put on Ragnarok and pop a quick blue source MP is what I need. This one. Go on back up there. So yeah, look at how much MP I have. Like I said, the higher your MP, the longer stop lasts. So once you're ready, go up to this pink sarcophagus thing, lock onto his head. You can lock onto his body or his head. On his head, so Ragnarok will go off. Cast Uralaga, cast Stop, and Wail on him. This will do a bunch of hits. The Uralaga will do a bunch of hits. You might want to wait until you have Stopaga. That's a little longer. And there you go. 30, 40, 50, 60. You drop the Serenity Power. That's what we're here for. And that's it. Thank you very much, buddy. I think he drops an accessory that increases your defense by 5, quite a bit, but also decreases your attack by 5. So take it as you will. If you want that, go for it. For me, it's useless because I don't want to decrease my defense that much. Oh, don't want Lady Luck on anymore. Give me back my Oblivion. And we're done here. And like I said, I already showed off the Black Ballad. Got things called pink sarcophagus, something like that. Next up we have Agrabah and the pot scorpion. We have the pot spiders, we have the pot centipede, we got the barrel spiders, and now we got the pot scorpion. So zoom on over to Aladdin's house. He's going crazy. That's for a super boss. Don't have to worry about that now. Excuse me. To the palace gates. And here we are. The pot spider or centipede is one of these. The problem is trying to guess, or is it? I can move that one. 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 That one. That one. That one. So he's in none of these. If you break all of the ones he's not in before attacking him, there's a chance he'll drop an item or drop the item. Move that one. Now, as you can see, I'm pushing against this one and it won't move. That's because that's the enemy. So destroy those. And that one. And I accidentally hit him. So yeah, that was a baddie. But you get the idea. Now, the idea here is to attack him, aggravate him, and block, and he'll drop. If you don't do that, if you don't block him, he's invulnerable. Come on down here. So as you can see, I attack him and I just bounce off. So you want to time your blocks. I mean, you can of course attack him too, but it's easier to just block. Now his time is going to be different here. He's going to attack right away there, not build up his attack like he did the other times. Yeah. Oh, yep. See, it's not the easiest. And MP haste, or some kind of haste. So he didn't drop it that time. He drops a mithril stone. He's more likely to drop it if you MP haste. Yeah, definitely want that. If you get all the barrels before him. But you knew the basic job, so I'll do that off screen if I have to. Excuse me, fellas. I have a date with a giant whale's blowhole. Stomach. Stomach? Yeah, his stomach. The next enemy, I believe, is called a Grand Ghost. The monster will be here. I think he's here every time if you go directly towards him. Otherwise, there's a chance you'll miss him. But if you purposely go to him, I'm pretty sure he appears here every time. So, we jump onto the top one up there, towards the stomach, towards where you fought the final boss of this area. He looks like one of the search ghost enemies, just bigger. Oh, rare truffles. Hey guys, those are the juggling guys, the ones you want to juggle up and down. So up to the stomach, and there he is. What you want to do on him is you want to use healing items. I'm just going to use some high potions and mega potions to show it off. But what you actually want to do is, if you can afford it, use elixirs on him. Let's see, he drops frost stones. If he doesn't appear right away, don't step forward, because then a bunch of bouncy wilds will appear, and you'll have to kill them before you can exit the throne. I used just what I had on, because I didn't want to waste the elixirs, because I don't know if I need his items anymore. But if you hit him with one elixir, that'll take away half his hit points, and he'll drop a stone. And if you hit him with another elixir, that'll finish him off, and he'll drop 2 stones. So you can get 3 in one shot. I'm going to go here last, because that one's annoying. Atlantica is just another pink sarcophagus, so no point in having to worry about him. It's a lot easier to do in the deep jungle. So we'll head to Neverland next. We want to head to the cabin. And this is another enemy that might take a while to appear, but maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, we got rare truffles, so go in and out. You'll know he's here. He's Jet Balloon, I think he's called. Sorry guys, I keep wasting your hit points. Yep, there he is. For this guy, you want to fly towards him. He's going to run away from you. Try and stay above him, because he's going to start firing enemies at me, but if you're above him, you'll miss. And every time he hits you, he'll take away some of your money. You have a limited time to beat him before he disappears. He is a very frustrating boss, or enemy. Come on. Stop it. And there we go. He dropped 2 Dazzling Stones. I believe how many times he hits you, or should I say how few times he hits you, determines how many Dazzling Stones you get. So I got pretty lucky there. So, was it this one? No, it was the other door. So yeah, I got really lucky with him. I've never had him drop 2 Dazzling Stones for me. That was pretty cool. Tinkerbell's in here. Talked to her for another super boss. But like I said, we'll worry about the super bosses later. We're going to Hollow Bastion next. And we're heading for the library. Now the special enemy can appear in the final room where the Princess of Hearts were, or in the entrance hall. And what you want to do is you want to jump down here. If there are 2 large bodies, he will not appear. So exit. Head back in. Two large bodies. This is another one I can think about. Actually, 2 stealth soldiers, I believe they're called, because they're invisible, can appear here. If one appears down here, another one will appear in the upper part of the room. Not the upper part of the room, the top of the stairs. Come on, don't be annoying. Do I stop on my shortcut? Yes, I do. Stop helps a lot with this guy, though it does not last very long on him. It only lasts like a second or 2. Excitement, huh? Running back and forth, running back and forth. There we go. Oh, see, he just hit me. There he is, right there. See how short that is? Keep casting it on him, keep whacking him. Just because he's invisible doesn't mean he's invincible. So do damage, he appears, and there you go, an energy stone. And another one will appear up there if I launch them. You don't need to fight him, as I just showed you what he does. So, let's head to the next one before we run out of time. Might go a little long on this 3rd part, but that's okay. I believe I only have 2 more to show. This is the one that's going to be annoying. I might get lucky. Again, I might not. But this one's one of the most frustrating to get to, because number 1, the guillotine gate is the only place you can appear. Pretty sure there isn't another save point you can go to. Yeah, so because the guillotine gate's the only place you can, is the first room of this world, and he appears in the last room of this world, so you have to go through the entire place to get to him. Up now. Hurry over here. Activate this. Truffles. This is what makes him super annoying. You want to go down here and get 1 white knight. Okay, he did it on the first time. If 3 white knights appear, you have to exit. You have to go through the drainage ditch over there. You have to go back to that area I was just in. Go back up to the bridge. Drop back down from top. Hope that there's only 1 white knight again. It's all very annoying and monotonous, but I got lucky. And there he is, the Chimera. I guess a Finkelstein creation or something. You want Iraga for this guy. So whenever you reduce his hit points here, the Iraga will automatically knock those balls that fall out of his head back at him. And the more times that happens, the more likely he is to drop an item. And he has a lot of hit points, so this could take a while. It's a lucid jump from one of the gargoyles he summons. Yep, almost down though. This guy takes a while when you're not leveled up, I'll tell you though. And he dropped I thought he dropped 2 blazing stones at first, but it was actually from one of the gargoyles. So there you go. You got a blazing stone. And we're just about done, but I have time. I have as much time as I want. I want to make this long. Take the shortcut back to Guillotine Square. I don't know why it pauses there. It's really weird. It's like loading. And we're going back to the end of the world. I think this item is called the Serenity Stone. Head back to the final rest. Code here. We got white mushrooms. We don't want white mushrooms. We want these guys, Neo Shadows. There is no special trick to these guys. Other than the fact that they're annoying and strong. The trick for these guys is beat them all, and don't trap one. But there's a lot of them, and they are very strong. You can see I'm having problems with them even now with my level at 72. And their attack patterns change depending on how many are left. There's only 2 left right now. There's 3. Now there's 2. Come on. One of them's grabbing me. Come on, stop doing that. Get him, guys. 1 left. Come on. They're pretty much like adult versions of a shadow. And there we go. Stormy Stone. That's what it's called. And that's it. I'm going back to grinding for items. Shouldn't take too long though, because I only have a few more to go. Thank you very much for watching. When we go back, we'll be doing the super bosses and the Olympus Coliseum Final Cup. And after that, we'll be doing the finale. So thank you very much. Have a good night. Take care.